Threats are not important. McCarthy mockers challenging Republicans as the closure of government. Approaches Subtitle Hide. Subtitle GOP Association. Biden confession. Possibility of a possibility. Speaker Kevin McCarthy and President Joe Biden. Even the decision to initiate an objection investigation even seems to have won the most reluctant Republicans. Washington. EV does not seem closer to financing government and preventing closure. It does not seem closer to the deputies that deputies left a week ago than they left during August holiday that lasted week ago. Parliament. Republicans confused gridlock on government expenditures. And harsh right-wing deputies refuse to compromise on conservative demands with a chance to pass. The Democratic-controlled Senate. The deep sections at House GOP conference were postponed from tank to tank because of threats from tanks to start discussing about a critical defense expenditure invoice. Parliament. Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Republicans called to avoid closure of closed-door meeting after press conference. I was disappointed with some people in conference. He said, the country, as barrels towards closure for less than 10 working days, was uncertain about exactly what they demanded. Here is last in struggle for closure of government. Related. Is it close to the closure of a government? What to do to avoid one of the Congress? As closure approaches, deep divisions remain among the Republicans of Assembly. The tensions at the Parliamentary Republic Conference reached a boiling point during a closed meeting that McCarthy discussed against the closure on Thursday. Representative Matt Gaetz, r-fla. McCarthy put short-term expenditure bill on the House floor. McCarthy threatened make move, remove the role of Speaker. He dare try force. Threats don't matter. And sometimes people do it because of personal things. And it's all good. McCarthy said at a press conference. These threats between Parliament, Republicans, confused progress of room about preventing closure. I didn't hear many members describing what was wrong. Some members are quite honest because they kept it for leverage. Republican Main Street Caucus. President R-S.D. House GOP expresses disappointment in hardline conservatives. Something really good smoking when the moderate Republicans were closer to September 30th. They refused to compromise and expressed disappointment because of their lack of clarity against demands. The Freedom Parliament, a loose coalition most conservative deputies House, is among several open demands. Caucus.Neb. There is a false sense of reality here. What do they think they demand and leave the House? Despite these concerns and initiatives from leadership, Freedom Caucus members say that their approaches have not changed. Bob Good, r-fla. Bob Good, r-fla. In terms of legislative, in terms of politics, we need to pass them to apply them.